All right, let's talk about rental properties. It's been said that most of the millionaires in America became millionaires through owning real estate. Even if they had other businesses, they really made their money in real estate. We've talked a lot throughout this masterclass about various ways to make money, from wholesaling and assigning to rehabbing and wholetailing. Those are great strategies for making money, but they also have one big flaw. As soon as you sell those properties, you will never make another penny from those properties again. Now, wholesaling and assigning and rehabbing and wholetailing is great, but it's a bit of a treadmill. You can never get off. If you ever stop, the money stops for the most part. For most of us, that is fine. It's a great business. Why would we ever want to stop doing deals? Well, at some point, I promise you, you'll want to take your foot off the gas. At some point, you'll appreciate that retirement plan that you've been building kicking in. See, for most real estate investors, owning rental properties or other cash flowing assets is our retirement plan. It's a way to build up cash flowing assets that are usually increasing in value every single day. That is why we believe in rental properties. Ultimately, we want to be in real estate investing to build up a legacy, to build up cash flowing assets so that someday we don't have to work so hard. We're building a legacy for our families. That's what this is all about. So what makes a good rental property? Well, different people have different opinions. So I'm just going to give you mine because that's all I can do. I tend to like entry-level homes in working class neighborhoods. No war zones and no move-up homes. Let's talk a little bit about some what I call classes of properties. These are really kind of price points that are going to differ based on the values in your market. But directionally, I think this will make sense. So we kind of class them in A, B, C, or D. I guess there could be something lower than a D as well. Class A is usually a property that's well above the median price point in your market. You could Google average prices in Dallas or Chicago, median price point, and you'll find some research that'll tell you roughly what the median or average type price point is. Here in the Dallas market, it's probably approximately $200,000 at this point. We've had some good appreciation over the last few years. That's kind of the average price point. In a Class A property is usually in very, very good condition in some of the best neighborhoods in your market or in your town. Okay. Class B, these tend to be move up to starter homes in nicer areas of town. Now, these are usually older areas, but still desirable. Mature landscaping, lots of nice trees. These are usually kind of at or maybe even just above, kind of close to the median price point in your market. Class C is usually smaller working class neighborhoods, definitely past their prime, older houses, sometimes only one bathroom, maybe a one-car garage. You're more likely to see a broken down car in the driveway there, but it's still a safe neighborhood and there's still some pride of ownership there. Now, Class D is where things start to typically turn. Rough areas where truthfully you just often don't feel safe at night. There might be some boarded up houses around, not just a broken down car, but you see cars up on blocks, you might see more graffiti, and just feel like there's a lot of crime around there. Again, you don't feel safe after dark. So in summary, I want to kind of tell you with these classes here, I tend to like kind of high C and low B type properties, if you can imagine that. There's pride of ownership there. They're usually small or young families, so they're a little more stable and not moving as frequently usually. Those tend to cash flow the best. The value of the property to rent, that ratio, is best. A properties don't cash flow very well at all because the houses are just too nice. Let me put this in perspective. I could spend in this market $300,000 on an A property, or I could buy two kind of B minus type properties that are $150,000 each. Those $150,000 properties might rent for $1,500 to $1,800 per month, so $3,000 or more per month in total from those two, or my $300,000 property might rent for $2,500. See, I get more in rent if I spread it out to more houses ultimately, if I go downstream to more of a B minus or C class type property. Now, D properties, on the other hand, On the face, they tend to look like they'll cash flow really well. You can buy them for really cheap prices. The rents come down, but not all that dramatic from kind of a B or C level. But they don't cash flow either, as there's a lot more turnover typically. There's going to be a lot more people tearing up your house. You have a lot more make-ready expenses in the process. So what I will tell you is I know landlords that love A's, love B's, love C's, and love D's. I even had somebody that said, send me all of your F's, right? So there are rental houses for everyone out there. You have to decide what is best for you ultimately. But what I would say is you want to basically try to find rental properties that don't have a whole lot of drama for you. So how do you find rental properties? What's the best way to find them? Honestly, if you're an active investor, it's kind of a natural occurrence that you're finding potential deals in the process of what you do already. Within this masterclass, we've discussed how to generate leads and how to turn those into deals. Now, some of those will be great rentals. Now, here the reality is in this business, you can't keep every house you see as a rental. Some won't fit your model. Maybe you like C properties and you just came across an A property. That A property might be better as a rehab deal, right? You also can't keep all of them because most of us are not independently wealthy and we need money for our operations, which comes from selling some of our properties. So you're going to have to sell some deals generally to pay for your operations and marketing. So you can't keep every house as a rental. Hey guys, just a quick reminder that you can get access to all 10 of the training videos in this masterclass that we call the Ultimate Get Started in Real Estate Investing Guide and Program, as well as this awesome supplemental guide with incredibly valuable copies of our contracts, scripts, checklists, and many more by visiting us at flipnerd.com/free training. That's flipnerd.com/free-training. 2 separate words there. You'll get immediate access to all 10 lessons of this powerful masterclass. I know you're watching it on YouTube right now, but that's how you get all of our downloadable checklists and all sorts of other information. You'll get immediate access to all 10 of our lessons of this powerful masterclass. You'll get this free resource guide, and we'll share some other powerful content with you as well. So go on over to flipnerd.com/free training. That's free-training now to get registered. Let's talk a little bit about property management. What's the best way to manage rentals? Lots of varying thoughts on this. So again, I'm just going to share my opinion. I've got no shortage of opinions if you haven't noticed already. Personally, I would never in a million years manage my own rental properties. It is a more complex business than you think, and it's hard to scale. It's just not a business that I want to be in. It's its own business. Even as a real estate investor, property management is very different. You're on call 24/7. There are lots of legal complexities, and quite frankly, it's getting worse in markets around the country. Professional property managers know what they're doing. There is a cost associated with it, but your time is valuable too. So to get your time back so that somebody carries most of the burden, in my opinion, is the route that you should go. If you want to manage your own rentals, then you have to try to scale it as fast as possible because you need to figure out systems and processes how to make that easy. As a real estate investor, my opinion is your time is better spent finding more deals or, God forbid, enjoying your life more, which is why you're doing this anyway. So, in summary, rental properties are a great way to build long-term wealth and cash flow. You should be finding them in the process of your normal day-to-day business anyway if you're an active real estate investor. You just need to determine what kind of class is right for you so that when you come across an opportunity to purchase a house and get a contract on it, you can think, that wouldn't make a good rental, so what else will I do with it? Or that might be a good rental. Can I afford to keep one this month? Unless you're a glutton for punishment, though, I don't think you should manage your own rentals. It's really going to take up a lot of your time, and your time should be spent doing a lot of other things in this business. Rentals are an incredible way to build wealth. It's actually changed things dramatically for me and my family, and we don't even rely on that yet. That is our insurance plan. That's our ultimate retirement plan out there. So while you're in this business, I think you should be making some good money from wholesaling and rehabbing, but you should be building up some long-term wealth and cash flow with rentals as you come across those opportunities and as you can afford to keep them. Hope that's valuable. I'll see you in the next lesson. Hey everybody, just a reminder, thanks for watching this incredibly powerful masterclass lesson. I hope you got a lot out of it. Just a reminder that you can get access to all 10 of the training videos in this masterclass that we call the Ultimate Get Started in Real Estate Investing Training Program and Guide. You can get this supplemental guide, which is full of valuable copies of our contracts, checklists, the scripts we use when we talk to sellers, and so much more. Quite frankly, we've never given away all this free content before, so it's super powerful. To get access to all of this, you simply need to go to flipnerd.com/free training, and that's flipnerd.com/free-training to get access to everything. It's completely free, but we can't give you downloads on YouTube. You have to come over to our site to get them. You'll get immediate access again to all 10 lessons of this powerful masterclass. You'll get this free resource guide, and we'll share some other powerful, awesome content with you as well. So go on over to flipnerd.com/free-training now. You can register. See you on the other side.